Horror mateys, and welcome back to part 2 of Can You Beat All of PvZ2 with only Cabbage-Pult. In the last episode we managed to beat off all of ancient Egypt, or well, almost all of ancient Egypt. It's only Cabbage-Pult. And in today's episode we're going to be trying to beat all of Pirate Seas with only Cabbage-Pult. Make sure to go watch part 1 if you haven't already, and yeah, let's get started with part 2 of the series.
Sun down and rise up.
Day 1 of Pirate Seas isn't really too bad. This level does introduce swashbucklers, which are not really that bad. Sure, they can come in really large groups at times, but overall they're not that bad to deal with. Day 2 introduces sequel zombies, who can both be a problem and not one at the exact same time, especially when crowds like these up here. But they're not too bad and we can beat them off easily, so yeah, moving on. Days 3, 4, 5, and 6 all aren't really too interesting, so yeah, just skip, I guess. Day 7 introduces barrel roller zombies, who are gonna be somewhat of an interesting threat with the barrel, but zombie itself is not too bad and we can proceed. Day 8 is the Gargantua level, which is obviously impossible, so moving on. Day 10 introduces imp cannons, who are gonna be somewhat hard to deal with. As a regular zombie they're not that bad, but the imps and expulsion can become a really big threat. But overall they're not necessarily too bad, so we can proceed on. Day 12 is the coconut cannon level, and day 13 is O. So for this level what we have to do is produce 2000 sun, but since we're only using Cabbage-Pults, we can't do that. As so this level is impossible by default, even though it is really easy other than introducing captain zombies. So yeah, we're kind of stuck on this one. So that means the level is impossible, right? Well, both yes and no at the same time. You see, I decided to add a new rule for this challenge. That being that, yes, I am actually allowed to use sun producers, but mainly only for these levels, just so that way I can actually keep it balanced. So yeah, one thing though is that for these levels, like as of right now, I'm not allowed to use Twin Sunflower unless it is a level that has like 5,000 or more sun. So yeah, I'm only allowed to use Sunflower right now. I'll explain the conditions about every single sun producer as we unlock them, but for now it's only Sunflower and Twin Sunflower. So yeah, overall, not too bad. Now more about captain zombies. They're not actually too bad of a threat. Sure, they do have their parrot, but they can be killed somewhat easily. And well, yes, I do lose a couple of plants to them at some points. They're not really too bad and we can continue forwards. Day 14 is the last stand level. Although I did go a bit overboard of how many Cabbage-Pults I planted, overall this level was not actually that bad, and yeah, we can just continue forwards. Day 15 is the first moment the zombies trample the flower level. For some reason this level also gives you a tree-planted tree breeder for a reason that I don't actually know, but yeah, that aside, this level wasn't really too bad and we can just continue on forward. Day 16 sees us protecting 2 spring beans, which are actually the problem of this level, because once they fling a zombie, like either they knock them back like a chart guard or fling them to the water, they fall asleep, so they can actually become somewhat of a problem. And because since they sleep, they can cause stuff like this to happen. Yeah. I beat it on my second attempt though, so overall not really too bad and we can proceed. Day 17 introduces a new gimmick, that being we have to kill a certain amount of zombies in a certain amount of time. These levels are somewhat difficult, but just use your plant foods wisely at the final wave and they shouldn't be too hard, so moving on. Welp. Day 19 is a produce X amount of sun level, and I don't let the zombies trample the flowers level. I do act a bit careless on this one, but it's not too bad. Day 20 is another produce X sun level. And day 21 is another produce X amount of sun level. Although this level does also have kill certain amount of zombies in a certain amount of time, which is okay, I guess. But still, who at PopCap thought that 3 produce X sun levels in a row would be a good idea? Like, bro, seriously? Day 22 is the second and last stand level. And day 23 is a multi-objective level with don't let the zombies trample the followers and kill a certain amount of zombies in a certain amount of time. I did have to wing it around the end with the second objective, but overall it was not too bad and we can move on. And day 24 is a save your seeds level with 2 more spring beans. Just use your plant food if any pelicans or swashbucklers get close, and you'll be able to beat it off easily. And now, day 25, Zomboss. Yeah, this level is obviously impossible. I mean, I don't really know what you're expecting out of me for this level, cause, I mean, seriously, did you really think that this level is actually gonna be with Cabbage-Pult possible? Which is a plant that the convertible definitely does give you. Like, did you really expect this level to be possible? Yeah, I have no idea what to do with this, cause, yeah, I don't know what you're expecting me to do, like, with this boss fight. And just like that, we have been Pirate Seas. So yeah, Pirate Seas has been completed. Just like Ancient Deep Chipped, it wasn't really that bad aside from introducing all of the new specific levels, like with the goals such as don't let the zombies jump with the flowers and all that. But overall, it was not really that bad, so yeah, very cool. In the next episode, we're gonna be tackling on the dangers of the Wild West. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.